Well, hopefully you are having as fun a hump day as we are here on Sonoran Living. Chef Tiffany is really just giving us all of her love. She's infusing everything into these segments. So we're waiting. We've been waiting for the deep fried tequila.
I know.
Okay, so now we're putting this together. So hopefully you saw part one when she was doing the simple syrup and all of those wonderful
And the sauce
citrus.
is not nearly as important is the tequila-filled churro,
That's
the
right.
deep fried tequila.
Okay, so how do we do this?
Okay, so this is our mise en place, right? We have to put everything in its place. That's a French term. All right, we're gonna get our sugar, we're gonna get our cinnamon, and I've been driving them nuts all morning trying to get the grease temperature right.
Because that's important.
It is important. The only way you can really test your grease when you're not using a deep fryer that's controlled by temperature is to constantly, like I have this little shot glass of water, I keep going like this.
Right.
So if you hear that noise, it's okay.
Okay.
If you hear too much, it's too hot.
Because she had it a little hot earlier.
Oh my God.
And I was across the studio and I was just waiting for the,
and I was like,
oh
your
hair and your brows and you and Terry were in here and I'm like, oh gosh.
They're gonna fire me.
Okay.
All right.
So what kind of cake are you using?
Okay, right now I'm using angel food cake. Like I said, so you can use angel food, you can use sponge. It's just gotta be a hard cake.
Dense, okay.
Yep, thank you. It's gotta be a dense cake.
Okay.
So we're gonna take these. Now, the reason I'm gonna kind of make these in longer, kind of as a preface, I lost my real meat injector. This is a meat injector, so this is actually for like to infuse meats if you wanna put something inside of your steaks or whatever. The problem is this one that I got, see all these little holes? This is how you inject, all those little holes. Now, unfortunately, this one's a little bit long. It's like an inch. I really wanted like a ½ inch injector.
Okay.
But
so that's why they have to be a little longer.
That's
so
why,
you could do a little more chunky.
Totally. You could do smaller versions. It's just you'll see when we go to inject it, you want to make sure those holes are all the way inside.
Okay.
Okay. So for the sake of this, we're going to use a little bit taller glasses, which is great because that just means more tequila.
There you go.
Okay. So we're gonna take these. I've got over here, we've got that hot grease. Again, we're gonna test it just for a sec. Seems to be okay. I'm gonna plop some of these in here.
And I'm gonna let you go because we have about 2.5 minutes. So
Perfect.
I wanna make sure we get to taste.
Okay.
Because that's the most important thing.
So we're really, I mean, this is just a quick flash fry. And what's really gonna make this, hard and pop is we're gonna roll it in that sugar. Okay. So we're just gonna, you gotta
and that was
put
just sugar and cinnamon.
Yeah, you wanna strain out some of that grease. You don't want it to be greasy at all. All right, but like a, like anything.
And that cake holds up to that. That's why you use the dense cake.
Exactly,
Okay,
so
it
it's
holds
super
up to the
dense. So I'm
oil.
gonna take one of these.
Okay, want to do that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Hot, but go ahead, flip it around.
Flip it.
That's right.
There we go.
All right.
Coating all sides.
Now again, because
you're using a meat injector.
Long injector. Okay, I'm gonna take this down. You have to make sure all of your holes are covered. Okay, otherwise you're gonna get bubbles, just like as if you're a nurse. Okay, now we're gonna take that tequila up there, and we're literally going to take this, we're gonna set it in the glass, okay? And then we're going to inject it. So we're gonna put this straight down there.
Wow, this is so fun.
We're literally going to inject the tequila in there. And you're gonna kind of pull it up a little bit as you go. You're gonna make sure the full shot.
And
it's an aperitif.
It's everything.
It's everything.
It's all in one.
It's breakfast is what it is.
And lunch.
And this morning
dinner,
it's breakfast.
And happy hour.
That's right. Lunch, dinner, happy hour.
Perfect. That's
all
what
right.
it is.
Do you serve it like that in the glass like that at the restaurant?
Yeah, you have
that
to.
Is so
Otherwise,
cool,
so
yeah.
fun.
And then we would typically have the coulis on the
show
bottom.
me.
I know that we're limited on time, but we'd have a little bit. And what you can do is you've got some of that just kind of reduced.
Now what is this?
This is
that's the
pre-made, so that you can do like a little coulis and you can go right there.
And that's what we did in the first segment.
Yep, and then you can dip it and literally dip it and eat
cut it in half.
That is so decadent.
Oh, these are also.
Oh, we can do this too?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? I'm gonna dip it in the coulis.
Okay.
Terry, you gotta get yours.
Wait, does that have to, I can't. I gotta shoot this afternoon.
It's delicious. It's delicious.
Dang.
I'm not afraid of tequila in the morning.
Can't wait to try. Can't wait to try.